we have readings right here, and you're only going to have one sheet. Okay, on the front is our readings. Each group has a number on your table. That's the document you're going to do. The document is labeled on your sheet, so it's pretty self-explanatory, right? On the back, you'll have the questions, or a chart, which is called soapstone, and you'll answer those questions. Make sure that you stay in your document. Okay, so if you're document 3, for instance, Dawson's group, they're going to make sure they're only answering the questions in the document 3. Now, everybody has the same questions. Okay? Everyone has the same questions, but make sure you fill out yours. The numbers that were in our groups that you saw in your program, some of you guys were asking, why is there a number beside my name? After we give you about 10, 15 minutes, somewhere that way, depends on how long it takes you guys to get this done, we'll move to those other groups. So then if you have a 1 by your name, you're going to go to 1. If you have a 2 by your name, you're going to go to 2. And then you're going to help your partners. Now, it's important, guys, that we discuss. Okay, in first period when we try this, a lot of guys were wanting to try to just take the paper and write down what the person had beside. Okay, the only way that this works well is if we are actually discussing what we're doing. Okay, discuss it. Don't be afraid to talk a little bit to your neighbor. We try to put you with people that you don't mind talking to, but also try not to put everybody that likes to talk together. All right, so understand that as well. So, yes. Okay. Thank you, Anthony, for point. And so, if you have any trouble, let us know. We will be walking around the room. Let us know if you need help. We're going to let you try to work on this on your own. Remember what the topic is. It's Great Depression. Remember our causes, which is the title at the top of the page, what caused the Great Depression. It's a question that will kind of keep you on the right track as you read through your document and you're trying to figure out what it means. Remember, these are the causes of the Great Depression. Okay, so let's think about that and how it applies to your questions as you go through answering. Do you have more questions? Everybody good? Does everybody understand what we're doing?
So there are 5 documents, all right? And each group only has 1 document. So if you look up here, you're in the direction, just in case you forget. Your first thing is you analyze the document you have. So if you're, like Coach said, if you're in group 3, you're only focusing on document 3. All right? There's a soapstone chart, which we're going to get together so I can show you how to use it if you've never used it before. It's the chart on the back that says who was the speaker, what's the purpose of the document, etc. And then, number 3, you got to make sure you answer the questions that go with your document.
At the bottom of the page, if you look on the back, there in parentheses, the questions that apply to your document have your number beside them. Okay, so don't do the other people's questions, only do yours.
What about 14 and 15? Who's it 14 and 15?
That's what everybody does at the end.
Yeah, we're going to do it together.
Right. So if y'all look up here and look at your soapstone chart in front of you, I'm going to show you kind of how to do this. Okay? Sorry, the lighting is bad. You still see? Okay. So let's say this was my document, and this is nobody's document. Nobody has this. This is just as an example. Okay. So we have this, and I need to fill out soapstone. So the S stands for speaker. All right. So I'll look at either who, maybe it says who the photographer is, who wrote the writing, maybe who drew the cartoon, and I'll put that right there. Okay. Are those the people that died? Oh, no, it's not. And then I look at O, which is occasion, all right? And there's little questions under here that gives you a little, if you're like, what does occasion mean? There's a question, what is the time and place? What's the historical context? Well, obviously, we see that it's got Hoover, and what does this look like? What was one of our vocab words we got yesterday? It was like a shack. What'd you say?
She's right.
Shantytown, right? That's exactly what shantytown. And so I can assume that this is during the Great Depression, when people were very angry at Hoover because he did not want the government to help them. And I put that in O. The audience, who was this photograph taken for? Was it to inform people about what's going on? Maybe to explain how much poverty is going on in America during this time? The purpose of the photograph, another thing I could say is to inform people about what's going on, how poor people were, and that Hoover was not helping them. The subject, the fact that people were so upset with Hoover, and you can see the sign at the bottom, hard times are still hoovering over us. They're blaming their issues on the president. And the tone. Someone tell me, what kind of tone do you get from this? What's an emotion? sad, it looks desperate, struggle. That's kind of the tone of this, kind of a dark tone, okay? So that's what you do. Remember, in your group, you discuss and work with your group over just your document number. When everyone's done, you will switch around.
Super Bellar. Super Bellar. Got her cape
Stellar
on.
Bellar.
Yeah.
All right, what questions do you guys have? And obviously, you can raise your hand. If you have a question.
You guys look